So I don't want to spend a lot of time on the definitions because there's a lot of material in the business world about a unique selling proposition. Basically, it's the intersection of these three circles in this fancy Venn diagram. I don't want to sound too much like our vice president, Kamala Harris, who's also from California. But a Venn diagram basically is commonly these three triangles, and then you want to work into the intersection of all three for the maximum leverage. So the three things I want you to think about today, and we're going to work on, because this is a workshop, is the three things would be what you enjoy doing, what you're good at, and what the market needs. So what I mean by that is your strength or what you're good at. We all have strengths and weaknesses. I'm more logical than emotional. So for me, working with families at a senior housing center placement office is not going to be putting me in my best position to win. Now, I can adapt and I can do better than many people, but I'm not going to be great at it. I'm great at dissecting the law. I'm great at reading through court filings. I'm great at going to court and speaking to a judge. I don't think there's any realtor who wants to compete with me in those areas. Now, there are other realtors who are better than me at other things. The number one realtor in LA on probate, she used to be a paralegal. She has long, deep relations with some big probate attorneys. I can't pry those loose from her. They like her too much. I'm not even going to bother trying. I don't need to. And frankly, I don't want to work with them. They go on vacations together. That would be a living hell for me to go travel to Europe for 2 weeks with an attorney. I can't imagine anything worse than that. I'd much rather walk on the stroller with my grandson to the pizza place and get covered in pasta than go to some fancy place in Europe. Nothing wrong with Europe. It's just not what I enjoy. And I'm old enough. I get to decide now. I want to live the life that I want to live. So what are you good at? That's number one, the skill. Number two, what do you enjoy? So at some point, you don't get to do just what you enjoy in life. You have to do some work, some preparation. But you can pick within the preparation what you like. I'll give you an example for me personally. When I was much younger, I used to play full court basketball. As big as I am, I played full court basketball 3 or 4 days a week for years until I was about 40, 45 years old, about 20 years ago. But occasionally I would get injured. I'd strain this, pull that, strain this. I got to a point where I just could not continue to play full court basketball. It was too hard on my body. And I stopped exercising. And I remember I was meeting with my rabbi, who's a spiritual advisor, and we're talking about it. And he said, you need to find something to replace it with that you enjoy. I said, well, I go to the gym. I just hate going to the gym. It smells bad to me. And again, I'm not knocking everybody. The gyms around here didn't smell nice. They didn't look nice. They didn't feel fun. It was by myself. I didn't enjoy doing it by myself. I didn't like going to aerobics classes as a married man. It felt a little creepy to go with a bunch of ladies primarily. It just, when I was young and lived in Florida, there was a gym I went to that had aerobics classes. I went with my best friend, and that was fun. And so I was describing this to my rabbi. I said, well, you need to find something to do that's exercise that you enjoy. And we started talking about when I was a young boy, what I enjoy. I loved to swim. But I couldn't just go to the pool and swim laps. I had to find that boring, but I joined a swim team with a coach and colleagues in the pool. So I found a way to do the work I have to do. Now, I will tell you, the swim workout isn't fun. I like how I feel afterwards. I did it today. So you have to find within real estate business development, what do you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy, some people love cold calling. Not for everybody, but some do. Some love door knocking. Some love going to real estate networking events. Some love being online. I'll tell you what I've learned to love is hosting Zoom calls. When I can talk to 80, 90 people in a day, and feel myself leveraging my business with numerous people, I love that. So fun is what you enjoy. It's not just, what do I really enjoy in life? I enjoy laying on a couch, eating pizza, watching football, but you don't get paid to do that. So I enjoy in the context of within real estate business development. And then value, what does the market need? And what I did when I did my research, I found there are families that needed help on the legal process. They were getting 90% were not getting help from their attorney on the legal process, let alone the real estate. They couldn't even get there because the attorneys were so bad. So what I did was I made a list of things I was good at. I made a list of the things that I was fun and enjoyed. I made a list of the things that the market needed, and I looked for what lined up. And if I could find a way to play those three together, I win. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to make 3 lists, and really they should be 3 columns. And column 1 is going to be what you enjoy or fun. Column 2 is going to be your skill or what you're good at. And column 3 is your value or what the market needs.